We're at our family cafe, Pellicci in Bethnal Green, London E2. The cafe was started by my grandparents, Elide and Primo Pellicci, over 100 years ago. They came to London as a very young married couple in their early 20s. My granddad Primo actually started working for a gentleman that owned, it wasn't a cafe as such, it was more of a tobacconist. When he didn't want the business anymore, he bought it from him. In those days it would have been worth very, very little. They took it over, it then became a cafe, and my father, who was one of 8 children, was born upstairs in 1925. We're now 3rd generation. Mum's been here 50, 60 odd years, so it's myself, my brother and my mum running it now. 3rd generation of Pelliccis running our little cafe on Bethnal Green Road. Well, it is a place for people, isn't it? Hello. I'm 46 and I obviously grew up here every day, before school, after school. We used to eat here as a family when my grandparents were alive. My grandmother, not my grandfather, when she was alive. And I've seen so many changes over the years, and one of the things I love best about East London, Bethnal Green in particular, is there a little bit of anyone and everyone.
I'm just doing this because this is what the baristas do. I don't know why they do it, but they do this a lot. Yeah.
We're a tiny little space in here, and for me, I find, especially that, the internet, I think is a terrible thing in a lot of ways, but a wonderful thing in another way, that it's brought the world a lot closer together. We know a lot more about each other, and I find that quite often in this tiny little space, every corner of the world comes together, and there's a sense of community in there, which I think in lots of places is being lost, and I think it's so paramount to keep that alive. And so many wonderful friendships, we've learned so much about each other. We argue, we fight, we get on, and it all happens in that tiny little space. And I think if everyone else took a little bit of that just to get on in the world, we might all get on a little bit better.